So it's Thanksgiving morning. It snowed last night.
I know. Can you believe it?
We can't get out of here now. And apparently, Basil's telling me that that's the reason why we're not going to get a turkey for Thanksgiving.
Oh.
I think it's Lara now, too. Lara's gotten out. So we're going through our 120th bag of stale popcorn.
No, and you know, it's funny because it went from being 65 degrees on Monday to like snow. Crazy weather we've been having.
Oh my God.
I know.
It is weird.
And we're still eating this stale popcorn.
I don't know about you, but I got tired of it at the 38th bag.
No, I know. Oh my goodness, I know.
But now,
crazy.
But see, now we have no recourse against Lara because she got this. It's all snowy out there.
Yeah.
But you can't get her. So you're forgiven.
Yeah.
But how come you didn't show up last night when we expected you?
I know.
I mean, it wasn't even hardly. Well, I guess maybe it was snowing last night, so she didn't want to go out.
I know, she promised. But then Basil said she wasn't going to come.
Smart food, popcorn. If you're smart, you won't eat it.
So, do you have a favorite costume for the holidays?
Yeah. Sit around in a studio at Comcast.
That's right.
For like 24 hours.
That's right, marathon.
Eating stale popcorn.
And talking about holiday movies.
So what's your favorite?
My favorite costume, I think.
You mentioned that you like the real feel-good kind of movies, like It's a Good Life.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Life, yeah.
That's always been my favorite. You know, and
did you ever see the movie? It's a super best life.
No, I can't say that I have.
It was sort of like It's a Wonderful Life, except it was more wonderful than that. Oh my God, this popcorn is really. Oh my God.
Yeah, you have to be careful.
Yeah. So what other ones besides It's a Wonderful Life?
Christmas movies that I like. I'm trying to think. Oh my God, Love Actually. It's like all these British actors. It's pretty recent.
Oh, is it Love, comma, actually, or Love, ... actually?
Love. It might be Love, comma, actually.
Okay. Candy, what's your favorite?
I love Love Actually. It's my favorite.
Oh my God, it's unanimous.
Yes.
Except for the fact I've never seen it. It's unanimous.
Oh my gosh, you have to.
Tell
and it's like, it's like all these different vignettes, and it takes place during Christmas, and it's British, and it's like it starts out like even from the beginning as a female. I don't know if men are the same way, but like Hugh Grant.
Pretty much.
Hugh Grant is like you're in this.
Oh my God, yeah, Hugh Grant is. That's one good-looking dude. That's a dude that dudes can look at and say, that's one good-looking dude.
So you start out and you're in a arrivals gate at an airport.
Yeah.
And he's saying, we say there's all this hate in the world and terrorism, but he says if you're in the arrivals gate of an airport, you'll see he's like love, actually is all around, and it's like you're crying.
Love is all around. That's. Wait a second. That's the first. No, love is all around. That's the first line of the Love Boat, I think.
No, it's a song. Love, I feel it in my fingers, feel it in my toes. Love is all around us.
Everybody knows. Oh, except in my nose.
So, anyway, so you start out, and I'm like crying because then you're like thinking of every time you've been in an airport and seeing your family after you've been away, and like you start out like crying, and it's just like one story is about a guy who is a writer, and he catches his girlfriend or wife,
doing something they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, with his brother, cheating on him with his brother. Yeah.
Oh,
so then he goes to France because he's a writer. He goes to France to be by himself and write, and then he meets this Portuguese girl who's his housekeeper, and then they fall in love, and then she goes back to Portugal, and then he goes back and learns Portuguese, and then he goes to Portugal to find her and propose, and then you have Hugh Grant plays the prime minister, and he falls in love with his one of his staff, and that has to be kept secret, but then they end up together, and then Liam Neeson His wife dies, and
Did I hear Liam Neeson?
yeah, a lot of big-time British actors.
Wow.
Colin Firth, Alan Rickman, the one who was Emma Thompson. She plays.
Wow.
Her husband kind of has a little.
So it's like the all-star team of moviedom.
Oh yeah, Keira Knightley, the guy who was in 12 Years
And
a
if I
Slave.
heard all these names, if I recognize all these names, you know they got to be pretty famous because I don't know anybody, and you know.
But it's just all they're all love stories, all like
Okay.
different kinds of love stories.
Oh, is that the English version of? Hold on, give me a minute.
Okay.
Is that the English version of the Book of Love?
Oh.
La Libre.
La Manuale di
The manual,
Amore.
the manual.
Manuale di Amore.
Okay.
Well, I don't know, because that wasn't necessarily a Christmas story. But no, you're right. It is like the English version, because they're all different vignettes of all different types of love, and some have happy endings, some don't have happy endings, you know, and like there's like one couple that they try to get together, but then it doesn't work out because her brother's like in a mental hospital, and you know.
That's a drag in any relationship.
Yeah.
So La Manuale di Amore.
Right, yeah. That was the first episode that we did together.
That's got every famous Italian actor in it,
Yeah,
right?
probably.
Every one of them's got Luigi somebody and
No, it's true.
Giuseppe somebody, and give me some Italian names quick.
Monica Bellucci. Monica Bellucci.
Monica somebody.
Bellucci.
Mo Bellucci, like the Monica Bellucci, like in James Belushi.
No, that's Bellucci. This
Okay.
is Bellucci.
Okay.
Ricardo Camacho. You know what I saw the other night was To Rome with Love, the Woody Allen film that took place in Rome.
I don't remember that
It
one.
came out in 2012. It came out like after he did Midnight in Paris, but
Okay.
that had some Italian actors in it. But yeah, I'd say that was. I could definitely watch Love Actually every Christmas. Again, like that, like had nothing to do necessarily with gift giving, but it was about like love and family and parties and what was there.
You got to watch this popcorn stuff because look at that, another toenail. Another old man's seashell toenail.
Oh, and then like one part is just these kids that did the Christmas pageant. At schools, they do like the Christmas pageant, the birth of Christ, and who was at the.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure.
Have you ever been to Thanksgiving Day Parade?
No, I have not. Tell me about it.
I've never been there.
Oh.
The only time, the closest I ever came to the Thanksgiving Day Parade was that Seinfeld episode.
Oh.
Where they're up in, I don't know, some dentist dude's apartment watching the parade. And Kramer he sits on the windowsill and accidentally drops some pointed object down. And it strikes the balloon for Woody Woodpecker, and Woody pecks no more when Kramer gets done with him.
No, I didn't. I've never seen the.
Because they always have like Snoopy.
Oh. Huh.
I think I might have seen it on television once or twice, or 40 or 50 times. But yeah, it's and apparently there's somebody on Comcast.
Yeah.
Who shall go nameless, who's getting ready to do a show for Thanksgiving, and in that he's gonna explain how the Thanksgiving Day Parade is completely fake. Boy, that popcorn's good popcorn.
What's
we have a friend on Comcast who's going to do a show exposing.
Thanksgiving?
The fact that Thanksgiving there's no such thing as a Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Oh. Well, I mean, a lot of people would probably, protest even the fact that we celebrate Thanksgiving, right? People are saying like, oh, the Native Americans helped us, and then we went and killed them off. And
thanks for the turkey. Oh, by the way, now we're going to kill you all off.
Yeah.
That's why Lara's not bringing the turkey in.
Yeah,
She's afraid she'll bring us a turkey. Once we get the turkey, then she's had it.
Exactly.
Lara, no, that's not true. No, we're not going to do you in after you bring us the turkey. Basil, get on the phone and tell her.
That's right.
Tell her, Basil. Tell her to bring that turkey in.
That's right. I'm going to do that right.
Come in through the snowstorm. It's okay. The studio's open. We're stuck here. We're stuck here with this crummy popcorn.
That's right. It's true. We don't even get to spend time with our families for the holidays.
The crappiest popcorn ever made, and it probably says so somewhere on this package. Smart Foods popcorn. Hey, look at that.
What does Basil say?
It said, it's sort of like meow, M-I-A-O, except what he did was he took the first letter in cat, but this is not the way cats say meow.
Oh, okay.
At least those of them from Italy. You start with the first letter of cat, and then add the last 3 letters of meow.
Oh.
So you get ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao, Basil. Ciao. So Basil says, well, he says 2 things. There's two texts here from Basil. The first one says, meow. I'll translate now. It's, Lara swears she's going to be on her way. She'll be there. She'll be there on a Thanksgiving show. A Thanksgiving show at a yet to be determined date. And then later on he says, meow, 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 meow.
Which means?
Just kidding.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Now, what do you think of this controversy that a lot of stores that don't want to be open on Thanksgiving, and then corporations are threatening to like fine them for every hour they're closed, or
malls.
Yeah.
Malls. This is the thing with the owner, the physical owner of the building.
Oh wow.
Get the stores in.
Oh.
Part of what the rent is for commercial spaces.
Right.
And disclaimer: I don't do commercial real estate, so I might be completely wrong about this, but I'll say it anyway. The owners of the actual residences, the owner of the actual stores, the land and the building that the store is in, part of the way they get compensated in their rent is they get a vig on the sales that the store does. So if a store is not open on Thanksgiving, or even worse, if the store weren't open on Black Friday, they're losing a lot of business. Therefore, the landlord's losing a lot of extra cha-ching.
Oh.
And so they're pretty upset about that because they want those cash registers humming because there's part of it's in there for them.
Yeah.
So yeah, well, what do you think about is anybody not going to be open for Black Friday or for Blacker Wednesday or even Blacker Tuesday?
Well, if you remember when I worked at the Courtyard Marriott at a hotel, we're open 24 hours, 7 days a week. Mm-hmm. So I would have to choose if I went to Thanksgiving, if I worked like the 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. shift, or 3 p.m. to 11. So usually I would have to work and maybe like work in the morning and see my family in the afternoon. But if you do work for a hospital or a hotel, but I think you should have the right to choose what holidays you have off. I mean, they would let us choose what holidays we wanted to have off. But then, so I don't know, I think a person should have the right to whether they want to be able to celebrate a holiday with their family.
Yeah.
If a person, like I have the people who don't care work, but why force someone who might want to be with their family on that day,
Yeah.
At least give them the choice.
Yeah, and let the workers figure out amongst themselves.
Yeah.
And volunteer for who wants to work on that day.
Exactly.
Some people have no family. Some people don't care. Some people would rather not see their family on holidays.
Yeah.
For I can think of a lot of possible reasons. But if that's the case, let them decide amongst themselves who works and who doesn't. As long as they got coverage, as long as they got enough employees there to keep the place open 24/7 or whatever hours they're open.
Right.
In case of Walmart, they're open 28/7.
Yeah.
Because they
somehow find 4 extra hours.
They do a special on hours too. So if you got all these people, all these hours covered, everybody's happy. Why can't the people that want to be with their family on Thanksgiving
And why be penalized and have their job threatened just because they want to celebrate a holiday with their family? Like, I don't think that's fair. And another thing, I knew someone that worked at Walmart, and he was saying how, because I was talking to him, and he does like the third shift, which I guess is like the overnight. He does maintenance and.
Okay. And like shelf stocking maybe or something like that.
Yeah, and this is in Cromwell, and apparently there's a 24-hour Walmart, one of those 28/7 Walmarts in Cromwell, and he says, I said, oh, well, are you getting ready for Black Friday? He says, forget Black Friday. He said, we have Black Thursday. Like, people start shopping on Thanksgiving. It's not even like they wait till the day after Thanksgiving.
I got a problem with that because in Cromwell, Connecticut, apparently, I've read in their charter, I read their charter, and it says they have an edict in their charter that Cromwell only recognizes a 21-hour day.
Really?
So they get like an extra 30 days a year in because every 21 hours is a new day. No. So how are you going to reconcile that with a 28/7 Walmart, a 21/400 Cromwell, and a 28/7 Walmart?
How can you recognize only a 21-hour day?
If Walmart can recognize a 28-hour day, why can't Cromwell recognize a 21-hour day? I mean, but there's definitely a conflict there. I mean, it creates like a
crazy.
I think Stephen King probably did a book about that, where you have a space-time continuum break, and some guy goes back in the past and breaks into Walmart and messes up all their time clocks. And while he's there, he stops some guy from killing Kennedy.
No, but why is it necessary to be open 24 hours a day? That's craziness.
Now, who shops at 4 o'clock in the morning?
Well, I don't know. Insomniacs, maybe. But
could be.
Like, I remember when I was living in Italy, I knew these missionaries. They were Americans, and they came mostly from the Midwest, and they were open to church in Kona. And I was talking to a member.
Good grocery store.
Ancona.
They had a grocery store, right?
Yes, but this is the city of Ancona.
Oh, okay.
In the Marche region, and I'm talking to these women, and they were. I had never heard of the 24-hour Walmart yet. This was about 10 years ago, and this one woman was saying like, "Oh, I miss America because I miss shopping at Walmart at like 1 in the morning." I'm thinking, you're living in Italy and you miss shopping at Walmart at 1 o'clock in the morning. I said, "Wow." I didn't even know you could go shopping at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Aren't the stores in Italy open like 3 hours a day?
Yeah, something like that.
And in that 3-hour day, they take a 2-hour lunch break.
And then what this guy I met said is that he works at Walmart. He says they don't even let them pick holidays off. They have one off. They said that the only day Walmart is closed is Christmas. And otherwise they have to work every day. You know, it's not like they can choose what holidays they want off.
You better be careful. There's some of these toenails in there.
But I don't know. I think the whole holiday thing, I think, Europe, they get like 2 months off a year. I mean, it's crazy. I remember when I taught, I would get the whole month of August off. 2 weeks off for Christmas. That's at least 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, I don't know, and then you're able to go on longer vacations, but to just force people into, I don't know, I think the whole work thing is kind of...
Now, who would take your place during August, or they just shut down?
Oh, they shut down, the schools, yeah.
Oh, wow. So the kids aren't in school? Well, I guess they're not in school in August here, but...
No.
Oh, sure.
And even adults go on vacation.
Yeah.
If they took private lessons. But I think the whole thing, like me... forcing someone to work, I think there should always be a choice. I'll just not feel like your job has to be threatened if,
I guess people would they be a lot happier at work if it was something that they were choosing to do rather than being forced to do.
Right.
They'd probably be better employees. They probably wouldn't be, drawing mustaches on the picture of the boss in the back room.
No.
That wasn't me, Mr. Walmart. I didn't work there. Who is Mr. Walmart?
No, I guess that for me is, like I said, if a person wants to and they can get coverage, they shouldn't feel like their job has to be threatened or they'll get fired if they want to not work and spend the time with their family or something.
So the Witch and the Wizard of Oz.
Okay. She scared me.
I'll tell you, yeah. And those monkeys?
Yeah.
Man.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
I didn't go to the zoo for about 18 years after watching that movie for the first time.
Wow.
I wouldn't go because of the monkeys. I said, hey, where are the monkeys' jackets? Are they hiding them in the back room somewhere?
Yeah.
You mentioned Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
That's another movie that scared me. There was like this child snatcher guy, and he would lure children into his cage and then entrap them. And
Ooh, I don't even want to ask what he does.
no,
with them.
I don't even remember after that what happened, but I just remember it was a Disney movie.
Well, I'll bet it starred Bill Cosby.
No.
I'll bet it did.
It had Dick Van Dyke, and I don't know who played the child snatcher.
Bill Cosby. Bill, this is not an endorsement of your guilt. We say that everyone deserves a fair trial, and then we'll pronounce you guilty and never let you on NBC ever again.
How old is Bill Cosby?
Apparently old enough to get in trouble.
And I guess this current allegation that came out was one of his co-stars. I was just curious which one.
I hope it wasn't the 12-year-old one.
I know, I'm curious who the latest one was.
Because they had all the actors on the show. And by actors, I mean the men, the women, the boys, and the girls. They all had hyphenated names.
Right.
Except for Bill Cosby.
Oh, that's right. Felicia
There was
Rashad
Felicia Ahmad Rashad's wife, the football player, Felicia Rashad, something.
Keisha Knight Pullum.
Keisha Knight Pullum. Yeah, there's like all of them had like these names that were
Malcolm
like about
Jamal Warner.
Malcolm Jamal Warner. Yeah,
That's right. Lisa Bonet.
something or other.
She ended up marrying what's his name, the singer. Oh man.
Oh, the guy that was Bon Jovi, Bonet,
Oh, is this gonna bother me
or
now?
Bonet Jovi.
Anyway, it'll come to me.
So yeah, so the only guy on that
Roxy
show.
Roker's son, Roxy
Yeah.
Roker from the Jeffersons. She had a son.
Did she have a hyphenated name? There you
Her
go.
husband was a Jewish.
You gotta be careful.
Oh, Kravitz, Lenny Kravitz. But she was
Lenny Kravitz? Well, it couldn't have been a problem for anybody. He didn't have a hyphenated name.
No.
Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe it's the guys that don't have hyphenated names.
Nope.
Like Bill Cosby. I mean, is that his real name?
I think so.
I'll bet his real name was something like William Jamal Warner something Cosby. And his first mistake in life was he said, you know, that's too long. I'm going to shorten it to Bill Cosby. There you go. And it was all downhill from there for the guy. And look what he ended up with. Now he's got all these women that have allegations against him. And we know some of them are, well, there's a couple of them we know are probably true at least because they're women that have nothing to gain. They've already waived their right to, there's no cha-ching in it for them.
But why wait like 40 years?
Yeah, you should do it while you can get some cha-ching
No.
out of it. Seriously, you know, you should, you know. Yeah, so why wait 40 years?
Yeah.
I guess embarrassment. I guess feeling like nobody's going to believe you anyway. Because how in the world would that guy Bill Cosby? He wouldn't harm a fly.
Right.
No, that's. Wait a second. That's Norman in the one with the shower scene. At the end, he says, "I wouldn't. I watch. I have this fly on me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. They'll know I couldn't hurt never have killed all those people and put them in cars." Psycho.
Oh, I didn't see Psycho.
You've never seen Psycho?
No.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll bet it'll be on Thanksgiving because that's when they put all the other scary movies on. Yeah, Norman, the guy in Psycho. At the end of the movie, he's in the padded room with a padded jacket on because they finally realized that he might have killed about 80 people in his spare time and stuffed them and put them in his room along with his stuffed birds.
Well,
okay.
The funny thing is that I was reading through like online or in a newspaper, and they list all these Thanksgiving like holiday movies they're going to start showing. They did not list It's a Wonderful Life, and I was shocked. Because for me, It's a Wonderful Life is like the holiday movie.
And they used to play that all the time.
I know.
And they probably still do. I mean, check the listings.
Now it's all these Hallmark Channel movies. And I love Hallmark Channel movies, but I wouldn't consider them like classics.
Like the Waltons and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, we need bag number 57.
Let that Lara bring, something.
Well, this bag is actually.
So I don't.
This bag is actually turkey flavored smart food popcorn. Movie theater butter in big letters, tiny letters, flavored.
So my favorite Christmas. Oh my gosh! And what's the other Christmas movie? Shoot, with Scrooge, A Christmas Carol. That's a favorite.
Yeah. There's all these different versions of that.
Ah.
Basil says, by the way,
Alistair Cook.
Basil got ahead of us on this one. He says he likes the version of the Christmas Carol with Bill Cosby the best. Not Bill Cosby, Bill Murray the best.
Oh yeah, Scrooged.
Yeah, he likes that version the best because, Bill Murray told him to say so, and Bill Murray's up in the hammock. So, Bill Murray's he hangs around in our studio now too, in between our show and Basil's show. He's up there in the hammock, and Basil says he likes the one with Bill Murray in it the best.
Oh, he just came out with a new movie, Bill Murray. St. Vincent. I saw at Bethel Cinema.
St. Vincent.
Yeah, he's had quite a career. Bill Murray.
So he's done St. Nicholas and now he's done St. Vincent.
Yeah,
Okay.
or Ebenezer Scrooge. But those are my definitely. It's a Wonderful Life, Love Actually, A Christmas Carol. Those are like my top 3 favorite.
So let's not spoil the surprise for the people that haven't seen St. Vincent. What's it about? Give
It's
us a
about
synopsis.
a young mother, single mother, brings her son to Brooklyn. She's newly divorced. Bill Murray's the character is the next door neighbor who's kind of like this. I don't know.
Yeah.
Doesn't do a good nothing kind of guy. And then the little boy befriends the Bill Murray, and he gets him into like going to the racetrack and gambling.
The kid gets him to gamble?
No, Bill Murray takes him to the racetracks.
Oh, okay.
It's just because he's babysitting the kid and has to bring him along, and then the father wants to sue for custody of the son, and the mother doesn't know.
Does he teach him how to smoke too?
Possibly. But then he teaches the kid to stand up for himself and the bullies in school, and they become friends. And in the end, he has to write a thing. He goes to Catholic school, and they have to pick a saint in the public, and he picks his friend Vincent, who even though he's like drinks and smokes and goes with ladies of the night,
he's still a saint.
He's still a saint.
That's pretty cool.
Because he did, we're all
If you haven't seen the movie, sorry.
No!
You're out of luck now.
No, I'm just saying that
Go see it anyway because now you know what's going to happen, and you can start using the dialogue. You can do the dialogue during the movie. You can do like in Rocky Horror Picture Show. You jump up on stage and say, "Hey, I'm St. Vincent."
No, I think we're all like the capability of being saints. Saints were people too, right?
They were.
Mother Cabrini, who else?
Mother Terry.
Mother Teresa, yeah.
Oh, Mother Teresa, yeah.
So we're all, I think deep down we all have good qualities. And we shouldn't be so hard on ourselves, And
maybe that's the whole overriding thing of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Be with family.
Exactly.
No expectations.
Yeah.
And with that, our expectation of turkey has gone out the window.
That's right.
And this has been Progressive Soup. I'm David Stevenson.
Thank you.
Emily Volpintesta, co-host. And
see you next time.
when the snowplow arrives, we'll be getting out of here.
That's right. Happy holidays.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye.
Bye.